Friends, I have huge news for you this afternoon. The White House has just confirmed that state governments have turned down billions of dollars in crisis relief money. Many lawmakers and economists are urging that the unused money be put towards a new round of stimulus checks. So friends, please make sure to watch until the end of this video to find out if your state has plans this year to provide residents with a one-time stimulus payment. Also, I will be giving away a $75 Walmart gift card every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays. To enter the giveaway, you simply have to click and like several of my videos, comment below the keyword of each video that you watch, and do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. And remember, friends, that the more often you comment below the keyword from a video, the greater your chance of winning the $75 gift card.
This past 2 weeks, I had the great pleasure of traveling across the state of Iowa doing the 99 county tour. I got about 20 counties done, a number of town halls, visits to manufacturers, and so forth. And the number one issue that I heard from our farmers, those manufacturers, the ag producers, was inflation. Iowans are really feeling the hit of inflation, and yet what we see here in Congress and in the White House is the continued level of federal spending that continues to fan the flames of inflation. We know that the Democrats need to slow down on the federal spending and get our economic house back in order. So again, those Iowans are really hurting when we talk to them in their places of business out on Main Street in Iowa. They have never seen anything like this, and it's really hitting their bottom dollar. One of the other issues that they're talking about as well is the fuel costs.
Since the start of this crisis, many people have fallen behind on their rent payments. And while the economy has improved since 2020, many individuals' personal financial situations have not. That means a lot of people still owe their landlords money and are at great risk of being evicted until those debts are settled up. Now, the good news is that there's been a lot of money, which is roughly $46 billion worth, available to struggling tenants in the form of federal rental assistance. That money was approved as part of the last two stimulus bills that were signed into law. Many U.S. states have done a great job of dishing out rent relief to residents who are in need. But at this point, many states are also out of money and cannot accept new applications for rental assistance. Meanwhile, some states are still being offered additional rent relief funds. But that does not mean that they're accepting that money with open arms. Last week, Arkansas Governor Hutchinson announced that the state will not be accepting most of the $146 million in rental assistance funds that are being offered to them. The reasons boil down to the state's low unemployment rate and generally strong economy. The state of Arkansas is not the first state to say no to rent relief. Recently, Nebraska rejected a round of aid as well. Meanwhile, it is not just a strong state economy that prompted Arkansas to say no to that aid. Governor Hutchinson pointed to the fact that the state has rental assistance programs that were already in place prior to the crisis for the purpose of promoting housing stability among its residents. As such, he feels that taking federal funds is not necessary. But on the other hand, that move can be seen as a good thing. Governor Hutchinson could have said yes to the money, but instead acknowledges that the state is not necessarily a needy recipient of it. Some advocates in Arkansas claim that rejecting the federal money could make it harder for struggling families to stay in their homes. While many Americans have recovered from the blow that the crisis dealt them, many are still struggling till today, especially in the wake of higher living and gas costs. And so it's easy to see how a round of federal funding might help ease certain burdens for cash-strapped households who have little to no money in their savings. Friends, the keyword for this video is giraffe. If you would like to enter tomorrow's $75 Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos, friends. Comment below this keyword, which is giraffe, and additional keywords from any video of mine that you watch, and do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. When President Biden took office, he found an ally in touting an agenda full of huge social investments, and that ally was Senator Bernie Sanders. But in the years since, despite Biden's and Sanders' pushes, those proposed social spending plans are still being negotiated on. Senators Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema have emerged as the main roadblocks. Bernie Sanders has frequently sparred with Joe Manchin, and in a new interview, Bernie Sanders again criticized Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema's role in stalling the Build Back Better bill, saying, "They are sabotaging our efforts, what we were trying to do." Bernie Sanders told reporters, "How you handle Joe Manchin, how you handle Sinema and other conservative Democrats is one of the challenges that the Democrats have got to deal with." At President Biden's 100-day mark last year, most Americans approved of his performance, and he was polling well above where the former president was during most of his term. However, his polling has since decreased greatly, a potential red flag for the upcoming midterm elections. Biden's proposed Build Back Better framework would extend monthly child tax credit payments, help lower the cost of childcare, and put billions of dollars towards climate spending. This is something that has Senator Bernie Sanders' stamp of approval. Joe Manchin discussed reviving the social spending elements of the House-approved Build Back Better legislation. He expressed his hopes to widen the safety net, but Manchin also expressed for a much narrower bill centered on cutting the deficit, rolling back the GOP tax cuts, reducing prescription prices, and clean energy incentives. Senator Manchin is also now spearheading a small bipartisan group seeking to strike an agreement on climate and energy initiatives, an effort that's raised eyebrows in his party. Many Democrats are skeptical that the Republicans are willing to cut a deal on energy during a midterm election year. For her part, Senator Kyrsten Sinema has opposed increasing tax rates on rich Americans and large businesses. That complicates the negotiations for Democrats, since Senator Sinema's chief demand conflicts with one of Joe Manchin's top priorities. It is unclear how they will reconcile those competing interests and still clinch their votes. However, friends, Democrats have said that they aim to get the bill passed very, very soon. Well, my good friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Thank you so very, very much for joining me here. I greatly appreciate every single one of you who are watching my videos daily. The winner of yesterday's $75 Walmart gift card giveaway is Randy Schultz. Congratulations, my friend. Please note that if I have announced you as the winner, do check your notifications page to claim the gift card. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a wonderful and blessed weekend.